Welcome to video number 2 of our presentation on AVA, the Automated Virtual Assistant. Here's how AVA's military-grade artificial intelligence works to help your dealership sell more cars.
Now, this is a real lead from one of our Toyota stores, and they've given their avatar the name Amber Wilson. And we've redacted some of the information to protect the dealer and customer's privacy, but this is a real lead that came in from a customer named Diana Davis on Monday, May 20th, around 7 a.m. So the first thing that Amber's going to do is validate this lead by making sure there's a live person on the other end and get them engaged in the conversation. Amber responds to Diana's initial request by sending an email back that says,
"I just received your request. Is this a good email address to send your information to? Thanks, Amber Wilson, Customer Service Representative, XYZ Toyota."
Pretty simple and straightforward. Now the customer responded a few minutes later and said,
"Yes, this is a good email to use. Looking for the best deal I can get on the Tacoma double cab."
So now Amber knows she has a real person that's engaged and she can move on to stage 2.
Hi Diana, Brett is working on this and would like to give you a call. What's the best number to reach you on during the day? Please let me know. Thanks, Amber Wilson, Customer Service Representative, XYZ Toyota.
AVA's artificial intelligence has literally thousands of responses that it can draw from. Amber uses this particular language because this lead came in without a phone number, so she's working to get us a good number. If the lead had come in with a phone number, she would have recited that number back to the customer in this response and asked if that is the best number to reach them on during the day. This way, Amber makes sure she collects the right phone number when she sets up the appointment. Many times, we'll actually see the customer correct the phone number that they had originally submitted with the lead, or give us an alternative number for the dealer to contact them at. Remember, they trust Amber because she's not a salesperson, but an assistant. So they give her pretty much what she asks for most every time. So here's a great response from this customer to show how much she trusts Amber. The customer says,
"I'm a teacher, so I can't always answer my phone. You can try to reach me at 850-333-5555, but you may have to leave a message. After 3 o'clock is a better time for me to talk."
Okay, now Amber has accomplished 4 really important things for the dealership. Number 1, she collected a valid phone number and found out that it's the customer's cell phone. Number 2, she found out that the customer is a teacher. And number 3, she set up an appointment for Brett, the salesperson, to call this customer after 3 p.m. on her cell phone. But 4, and most importantly, she got the customer's permission for Brett to call. This is important because now, when Brett calls Diana, it's not a cold call anymore. Diana is expecting Brett's call. So instead of Diana being in control of the call and saying something like,
"Which dealership are you from? Which car is this about? I entered my name on so many different websites, I can't remember."
Now Brett controls the call from the get-go, and he can say, "Hey Diana, this is Brett from XYZ Toyota, and my assistant Amber asked me to give you a call at this number after 3 o'clock today. Is this a good time to talk about the new Tacoma double cab that you're looking for?" You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. And now Diana perceives Brett as being a polite, well-informed sales professional with a capable and dependable assistant named Amber. A great start for this transaction. AVA totally changes the dynamic of the first contact with the customer in a really positive way. AVA has the ability to understand exactly what a customer is communicating in an email message. In this case, the AVA systems recognize that she has collected important information for the salesperson. That yellow alert symbol that you see there means that the AVA system has forwarded the information regarding the appointment directly to the salesperson and/or management by email and text message. Now Brett knows that he has an appointment set to call Diana at the specified number after 3 o'clock. And here's the best part. No human capital has been spent so far. Brett's been free to focus on selling cars this entire time instead of typing emails and worrying about valid email addresses, phone numbers, or spell check. Brett's not a clerk. He's a great salesperson, and AVA has allowed him to spend his time focusing on selling cars.
Dear Diana, hopefully you are all set. I wanted to check in again and make sure that you did not slip through the cracks. Did Brett ever contact you? Thank you, and have a wonderful night. Amber Wilson.
That's how Ava follows up with Diana a few days later to make sure that Brett contacted her and that she got all of the information she needed. You can see by this example that Amber sent multiple emails over the period of about a week until Diana finally responded by saying,
Yes, he did. I purchased a new truck from your dealership this past weekend. Thanks for all your help, Amber.
Of course, Amber forwards this information immediately to the salesperson and management to let them know that she's followed up on their behalf. Well, that's how Ava works your dealership's real-time leads. But where Ava really pays for herself is with the way she works all of your old dormant leads that no one in your dealership is really putting much effort into. Most dealerships we work with have literally thousands of these leads just sitting in their CRM systems, gathering digital dust. Ava re-engages them, collects phone numbers, sets appointments, and then alerts your staff immediately every time she literally resurrects dead deals from your archives and turns them once again into hot prospects. You can learn more about how Ava's re-engagement campaign works by watching the third video in this presentation series. If you're like most dealers that watch this presentation, you're fairly impressed right now with the technology, but you still have some questions like, will Ava integrate with my current CRM? Will Ava conflict with my existing systems like Auto Alert or my CRM's autoresponder? What happens if a customer calls in and asks to speak with Ava? What other dealers are currently using Ava? And the big question everybody wants to know, how much would it cost to hire Ava at my dealership?
We would be grateful for the opportunity to answer these questions and more for you. Please contact your AVA account representative listed below. And thank you for your interest in AVA, the automated virtual assistant.